On today's episode, Housing First.
And these guys get hooked up with the wrong person. The next thing I know, it leads to them living on the street.
Welcome to Sherwood Dodge Road to Hope. I'm your host, Bianca Jade. Today we are in Fort McMurray as we look at the Housing First initiative. It's a program that was brought to the community by the Center of Hope. It tells a very personal story of helping those transition off the streets and get their lives back on track.
Fort McMurray, the boomtown, the land of opportunity. Many come from all over the world to make it rich in the oil capital of Canada in hopes of living the dream of a lavish lifestyle. For some, the dream becomes a reality. Others find themselves on the streets just trying to survive. Initiatives like the Center of Hope's outreach and intake programs can only do so much to support the homeless population. For 5 years, the Center has facilitated the Housing First program, a step in Alberta's 10-year plan to one day make homelessness a thing of the past.
The plan to end homelessness is not that every homeless individual is off the streets. The plan to end homelessness is that we have a design system to help the homelessness. So people come in, and within a certain time frame, and the goal is within a month, this person is helped, assisted, and housed. So there will always be shelters in Fort McMurray. We're a very transient community.
Yeah.
1, 2.
1.
Our Housing First program is run out of the Center of Hope, and our goal here is to assist and help support homeless individuals because of our unique situation where we have office space within a daytime drop-in program. We're able to target some of the most chronic homeless and people who have been on homelessness for longevity, periods of time with multiple barriers. That's who we like to focus on. Not all of the clients are in the same situation. It varies depending on the individual.
To assist those individuals, clients are housed in trailers, which were once used to house construction workers.
Right now we're here at one of the trailers that Center of Hope occupies. We rent from a common landlord up here. He has 2 particular trailers that he's accommodated our program. This particular landlord that the trailer that we visited he's phenomenal. I'd like to just express that it's because of a client we have this connection. He learned through this client, the landlord did, about our program and what we do, and then we started meeting with the landlord, and we would house somebody else up there in his rooms. Soon we had 2 up there and 3 up there. We have a client who's gone to treatment, one that is visiting family, one working, and one more I'm missing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, is gone to basic shelf this morning. That's right, to programming. So this is our landlord, Paul. He had this trailer sort of designed to have rooms put in for his workers. And as our partnership grew and our relationship grew, he became more and more vested in the Center of Hope.
A lot of these people that stay in these trailers are just like you and I. They come to Fort McMurray with goals. They come here with ambitions, with desires. And you know, unfortunately, a lot of people come here because it's the last ditch at something. Because they've heard grand stories of Fort McMurray with all this money and bags of gold and everything else. And people come here to make a lot of money. And you know what? It's not in Fort McMurray, you don't make a lot of money. Out on site, you do. You can make a lot of money out there if you have trades. But a lot of these guys come in, they don't have trades.
I like the situation here, you know. Like everybody's got their own TV, you know. This is where you see the most people is in the kitchen, and today is the one time that I've seen 4 people at once.
When I worked 2.5 years out on site, 5 people that I work with, I've seen come through this program. They are used to making $100,000 a year, and now they have addiction problems. They come here and somehow they lose their job, something happens, and they can't provide for their family back in Nova Scotia or Newfoundland or New Brunswick. They can't provide for them. And then they sort of lose hope. And then they go down on the street, and all of a sudden there's drugs or crack or something, and these guys get hooked up with the wrong person. The next thing I know, it leads to them living on the street and not going back to work.
We will always have shelters, but our goal is to have a very planned and organized system to take individuals out of the shelter within a very short period of time, assist them with housing, and to help them move on.
If the Center of Hope and organizations like this continue to work hard and continue to push funding from the municipality, from the provincial or even federal government, wherever they can get that funding, from the public, and to be able to create and generate programs for the individual needs of each person, because everybody is so different. Just giving them a house or a room is not enough. We need to do more in our community to help these guys recapture and regain their lives back. And so that's what we need to be doing a little bit more in our community, I believe. That's my opinion.
The Center of Hope has been facilitating the Housing First program for the last 5 years in Fort McMurray. And since April 2014, they've been able to house 25 individuals. To learn more about this program or to be able to give back, please follow the information on your screen. Thanks so much for watching.